Editorial note. I am sharing this report not to spread fear, because we have to see past that. This seems like a typical cabal problem reaction solution tactic to get their very harmful mandatory vaccine agenda through. For those still thinking Bill Gates has only best human interest in mind, think again and do your research. He's just another cabal puppet in their face of vaccine program. Cabal will try anything at this point. This dark entity is wounded and cornered, and we should be done with it very soon. How soon? Well, it is all up to us really, always were and always will be. Do not give your power away. Also, would like to take this moment to thank each and every one of you for supporting this channel. Thank you all so much. Stay safe and strong, no fear. Lucid Dreamer.
February 19, 2017. Mysterious weaponized virus sweeps world as Bill Gates warns 30 million will die. A gravely written Ministry of Healthcare, MA, red alert, warning bulletin circulating in the Kremlin today states that the mysterious deadly to human avian influenza virus that is now causing the largest pandemic in China in 100 years may shortly be labeled by Federation scientists as a weaponized threat due to its appearing to be humanly engineered, and that the world's richest man, Bill Gates, appeared to stunningly confirm yesterday when he suddenly appeared before all of the defense ministers in the world at the Munich Security Conference to announce that 30 million human beings would soon die from an unspecified, not known pandemic. According to this bulletin, Ma scientists first became alarmed about this mysterious avian influenza virus this past November, 2016, when it was detected in domestic birds, including geese, hens, guinea fowls, in the Republic of Kalmykia, and whose DNA examination of was completed this past week, triggering the Federation to ban poultry imports from 15 other European nations. Most concerning to Ma scientists about the mysterious avian influenza virus discovered in Kalmykia, this bulletin continues, is that its just completed DNA analysis showed it being a first-of-its-kind blending of the H7N9 and H5N6 variants of this disease, and that the World Health Organization, WHO, had warned about last month by stating, the global spread of bird flu and the number of viral strains currently circulating and causing infections have reached unprecedented levels, raising the risk of a potential human outbreak. Important to note about the H7N9 avian influenza virus, this bulletin notes, is that it had not previously been seen in either animals or people until it was found in March 2013, and though deadly in humans, infected birds show little or no sign of symptoms and may be more widespread than first believed, while the H5N6 avian influenza virus was discovered a year later, in 2014, and, likewise, does not cause severe disease in the bird population, but is deadly to humans, and that scientists with the Asian Pacific Journal of Tropical Biomedicine are warning that its rapid replication means many multiplication cycles comparing to that of other living things. With the combining of the H7N9 and H5N6 avian influenza viruses as evidenced in Kalmykia, this bulletin warns, all birds, both domestic and wild, infected with this variant are now virtually undetectable, thus making them perfect carriers of this deadly to human disease able to cause a global pandemic killing tens of millions. Critical to note too about this soon-to-be global avian influenza pandemic, this bulletin says, is that the Obama regime paid Dutch virologist Ron Faucier, and his team at Erasmus Medical Center, to weaponize the bird flu virus, and that after his releasing his first findings, in 2011, saw the sudden appearance of the H7N9 avian flu virus in China in 2013, and, even more alarmingly, his 2014 release of an exact blueprint to weaponize the bird flu was quickly followed by the discovery of the H5N6 variant too. During 2014 to 2015 too, this bulletin notes, these two H5 avian influenza virus variants ravaged the United States, and was immediately followed by that nation experiencing 2 devastating years of human flu epidemics, with U.S. scientists now reporting that from 29 January to 4 February, the percentage of American patients visiting the doctor for flu-like symptoms was 4.8%, that's well above the national baseline for flu visits, the threshold for what's typically seen in the off-season, which is 2.2%. To how many people in the United States have been killed by these believed to be weaponized H5 avian influenza virus variants since 2014, this bulletin says, is impossible to know for two reasons. 1. The U.S. stopped reporting major causes of death in 2014, and 2. Those younger than 50 years of age who die of the flu are listed under their influenza and pneumonia statistics, 55,227 deaths, while those over 50 years of age dying of the flu are put into a bizarre category named chronic lower respiratory diseases, 147,101 deaths, that is a catch-all term for emphysema, bronchitis etc., and whose victims catching the flu receive a virtual death sentence from, and that the rest of world categorizes as a long death that kills more people than any other disease worldwide. The alarming current spread of these H5 avian influenza viruses is becoming concerning too, scientists in this bulletin state, as Taiwan is today slaughtering 150,000 of their poultry stock to stem the rapid spread of this disease, and Britain, likewise today, is killing 23,000 infected birds as this disease has just reached Ireland. As to what kinds of insane maniacal minds have weaponized these H5 avian influenza viruses in the first place, this bulletin grimly states, are the American globalist factions whose main, central science leader is Bill Gates, and who, shortly after President Obama took power in 2009, become a strident activist for global population control through vaccines, and whose vaccine crimes to achieve this goal has crippled and or killed over 47,000 in India, and who now has developed a remote-controlled contraceptive microchip that these monsters want to implant in all of the world's young females. As to the full master plan, goal of these globalists, this bulletin concludes, is to spread around the world this now weaponized H5 variant avian influenza virus that scientists, in agreeing with Bill Gates' estimate, say will kill over 30 million, but will, also, include these globalist-aligned nations requiring mandatory vaccinations of all of their citizens, most particularly young women, in order to render them sterile.